That's not what I wanted to do. You
I've
gotta
got 500
your...
tabs open, Steve.
What?
Dad is the
Got like
tab
5.
master.
I have so many tabs open. I'm a lazy bitch.
He's the
I
tab
like
master.
He's the tab master. Who's the
I'm a
gatekeeper?
late.
God damn, that's 194 megabytes.
I gotta sneeze. I ever told you how much I hate sneezing, Neil?
Sneezing sucks. I
It
hate
does. It sucks, Neil. A lot.
it. It literally stops you from doing anything.
It does. It makes you feel so sad.
I'm uploading a file with Dropbox right now. It's lagging my internet. Okay, so stacks rip. Stacks rip. This is the program I use to do all of my video conversion. We're not gonna put it here. We're gonna exit out of that, and we're gonna hit no. We're gonna close that, and we'll just cut this, and we'll put it at the...
On my 4, yeah, it's on the 4 terabyte drive there.
Alright. Oh, I need to give you the latest update of my directory opus. I can't find... I moved this button onto this bar. I don't know if it selected it or not. Where the fuck is it?
Can you go to the bottom?
There it is. We'll just put it right there. Alright. Then we'll do this right here. No, we don't want to check for updates. Okay, so this program has a nice feature in it. If we go back to your downloads folder, I'm just gonna move these into the stacks folder. Stacks rip. Alright, so if we go to Tools, Advanced, Video Comparison, and we can just drag both of these on there at the same time, or it could just not work. That you know, that's cool too. Okay, yeah, we need to install some stuff. We need to install ABI Synth. Good God. Probably this one right here. Yes. English. Next. You accept the anal rape agreement. We'll pretend like we read it. Next. I read really fast.
Data style fast.
Yep. Super fast. Wow, so fast. Surprised you didn't have ABI Synth already on here. Okay, so close that. We'll try it again. Add files. It's installed, you retard. We'll close we'll just close stack strip entirely. And then we'll reopen it. Tools, advanced video comparison. Add files. Dude, that is motherfucking installed.
Just a new version was found.
That is a lie. There. That shit is installed. Okay. All I did was just change the version number to confuse it. I don't know why that was necessary to do, but... Alright, so... There we go. So we have both these videos. We'll open those. And what this allows us to do is inspect the videos. You have two tabs up here. Each one of these tabs represents the videos that right here.
Yeah.
And so anyway, here is the first one, which I encoded with the SVT AV1 encoder, which is basically just a high-speed encoder. It's not very accurate. The only thing it has going for it is it's very fast. And then here is the better quality encoder, and I've learned how to really inch out as much quality as I can possibly get without it taking a day to encode 30 seconds worth of video, you know. So if you just drag the slider, you can see, you can compare basically. So let me drag it to a scene where I know it's gonna be a good. Just go all the way back. Okay, this is probably fine right here. Alright, so if we compare the two, you can probably notice a difference. Go ahead and click back and forth.
Yeah, I
between
noticed.
the
I
two.
noticed that even the danger sign is a little more blurry.
Okay, so that one I actually sharpened it a teeny bit, so it's a little bit blurrier in the first one because I did not apply a sharpening filter to it. So that's me cheating a little bit. What you should pay attention to is the frame of his glasses. You see the little frame of his glasses.
Yeah.
That's going to be a little less blurry. If you look at the large flat area of this dumpster right here, you'll notice it's got less detail in it.
Yeah.
And that is because I used grain synthesis on top of the video to apply like a grain filter overlay. And anyway, it should be pretty obvious that this is the better one.
Oh yeah.
Especially with that seat. I'm looking at it in low quality mode from you know, any desk.
Right.
But you should be able to see very clearly which one's better.
Oh, I definitely see. Yeah.
Also, the lines in the bricks, that should be pretty evident as well. Anyway, let me get you the original sample. Copy Dropbox link. Where? Okay. trying to reconnect. It's not letting me.
Oh,
Okay, and then if we go to Discord. Okay, there's the original file right there. Look at the file size difference.
oh, yeah.
But also, that's 1080p, so you will notice that the original will look better, but that's only because it's 1080p. Let's see here. And then I'll just drag this to the beginning here. So, then I'll drag this one to the end. So, here's the original. Go ahead and click between those and just take a look.
Well, the one where you sharpen it still looks better.
Still looks pretty good.
Actually,
Well, yeah,
the
because
original-
the sharpening is just a cheap trick. I just sharpened it because I thought the original video desperately needed it, you know.
Yeah.
But it should be pretty clear that the original is still higher quality, regardless. But the fact here is that with AV1 I was able to, you know, preserve so much quality easily with the AOMenk one right here.
And still get it down to 10 megabytes.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean, and also because I gave you the original sample, there is. So what you could do is you could just drag drop this right on here. And we'll do X265. Actually, no, we'll not. We'll do X264, and then we'll do 20. And I'll do grain, and then we'll copy the audio. We won't even convert it. And I won't change any. What I'll do is I'll resize this. So we'll resize this down to 1280.
Why?
Well, so it matches the other ones I did.
Oh.
And then we'll apply that sharpen as well. So for this, I remember using, I think it was, oh, I actually don't remember. Try 5 and 125. I think that's what I used. We could just preview it. That looks pretty close, right? Looks about right. It's sharper. You can, I don't know why this is so big on your screen. I can't get it off the screen.
What?
That preview. It's like full screen, and it shouldn't be. You see that? I can't move it. I have like no taskbar whatsoever. There's nothing. I can't do anything. That's bizarre. That should not happen. Anyway, so we're going to use X264. And we'll just convert that. Really? How? Oh, I don't know.
That was nonsense.
How many frames does yours get up to?
Just a little bit faster. It's still always slow. This is CPU encoding.
Is you using 4 or 8 CPUs?
Should say somewhere in here.
Oh, you know what? I've got my virtual box in there using 2 CPUs.
Man, you have got to ditch Vivaldi. It's using 45% of CPU, just being idle.
Yeah, I need to close it down.
It's probably Bitcoin mining without your permission.
I thought I had anti-Bitcoin in there, but I'll check.
Well, these weird web browsers have been caught doing that. Brave browser was caught using people's CPUs while their computers are idle for Bitcoin mining.
And they're supposed to be, their whole mantra is safety, isn't it?
Yep. Can't trust anybody, Dad. Everyone's a goddamn liar in this world. Isn't that right, Steve?
No. Yes. Why aren't my guns firing? Trigger in.
Dad, you should save your tab session and just close Vivaldi.
I will, but I've got a lot of stuff that I don't want to close yet.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have any. Why is the ammo not working? You know?
Tell you what I could do.
What did I do? Open my fucking shit.
Wow. This task manager is basically defective. Oh my dear God, this is horrible. Oh my God, this is the worst task manager.
Yeah, don't mess with it right now. Just let me. I'll close it down later.
Let me hook you up with a better task manager.
Oh, I know I've got that one, but I don't have it right now.
There's a new one that I've been using. It's called Process Lasso. And we'll do that with Google instead, because fuck Bing. This one's really cool. I'm still getting the hang of it.
Ooh, you can purchase it too.
Why is it not working?
So, this is Process Lasso. And if we type in Vivaldi, I don't like how long it takes to filter. They need to fix that. So anyway, what you can do is you can set the CPU affinity And you can just uncheck a few cores, which is what I'll do. I'll just uncheck a few.
Well, can't you just do them all at once?
Unfortunately, no. Maybe right here. Yeah, here we go. So anyway, what this did is it just set Vivaldi to use only 4 cores. Actually, I don't think that actually did anything. Yeah, it did. And by doing that, that should actually reduce the CPU usage of Vivaldi.
Why can't I fire my guns?
There must be like a video playing inside of Vivaldi browser. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, when we're done, you're gonna want to set that back because I set it to always. So when I'm done here, we'll want to change that back because the next time you launch Vivaldi, it will be only using 4 threads rather than 8.
No, maybe it'll be fine.
No, you don't want that. Anyway, it's allowing this to go a little bit faster.
What was it before?
Like 5 FPS or something? I don't know. Yay. So, okay, so X264, we can get rid of this temp folder. We don't need that. I'm just gonna call this X264 CQ 20. I think we used 20. Yeah, 20. Oh, and we also use Tune Grain. Alright. So, and we sharpened it as well. So that's just good info for us to have. That way we know what we used. And we could also put in there, you know, this resolution as well. So we can tell at a glance what we're dealing with here. Alright, so now I'm just gonna add this one in. I don't know why that's not letting me drag drop. That's fucking annoying.
I think I might modify my sub a little bit. No.
The fuck? Oh my fucking god. Vivaldi is acting up. I don't know what I did, but Vivaldi is acting up.
You see this?
Looks like I accidentally, yeah. You can close that. Yeah. It freaked out when we... Okay. Okay, let me, that was fucking weird.
What, me? Nice.
No, something I did.
All
Alright,
right.
let me go back to stacks real quick. Let's try that one more time. I don't know why it did that. There's essentially no reason that it did that. But we'll try this one more time. So we'll do the original, and we'll do all of them actually. Alright, so I didn't mean to move it that far. It's easier if you seek using the original file. Yeah, there we go. Seek's way better using the original. Okay. So let's go ahead and compare it. We'll drag x264 to the second spot. Go ahead and compare those. Click back and forth on them. Just
That's the sharpened one.
that's the x264 one, and that's the AV1. So I can't really tell because I'm on you know, obviously the last one's gonna look the worst, but so between the x264,
AV one still looks better.
you think so?
Yeah, it's a little bit clearer.
A little bit clearer? How's the grain? How's the film grain? Which one's better?
That I can't really tell.
Well, look at the dumpster. Look at the dumpster.
Yeah, I think the AV1 film grain's a little better.
Yeah, and now look at the file size of, not that one. Here is the x264 right there, 33 megabytes, and then there is the AV1, 15 megabytes. So you said that one looked better,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
more than half the size.
Well, when they finally have quantum computers that are affordable to the public, maybe those can be encoded in an hour.
Right. Actually, there's a guy in the Discord channel. His name is Father. He's got like problems. Like he's sarcastic and he's kind of an asshole, and he doesn't realize that he's an asshole. And so I like jumped down his throat a couple times because I was like, dude, you're actually being a fucking dick. And he's just like, I don't understand. I'm just like, well, if you don't understand, then you're just not worth talking to. So he doesn't really talk to me anymore, and I don't really talk to him anymore, just because he's a sarcastic asshole and doesn't realize it. And I actually disagree that there's a barrier, you know, like where it's, you know how they always say, well, it's text and it doesn't convey emotion properly? I actually disagree with that in this case, because this guy is like legitimately a fucking dick. But anyway,
Right.
Yeah, so I've called him out on his shit, and he just pretends like, you know, he just pretends like he does. He plays the ignorant fool card, and it's just like, dude, I see through your fucking game. Anyway, despite all that, he is probably one of the smartest people there, and he develops a program called Avian, which is it's this really sophisticated way of encoding the AV1 videos, and what it does is it splits the video up into hundreds of chunks. So instead of encoding a single file, what you're doing is you're encoding a file per core or per thread. So if you have 8 cores, it's going to encode 8 files in parallel. And the reason it does that is because it actually maximizes your CPU usage to 100%, and at the end of the day, it finishes the video in less time by doing that. And because of this, he's able to accomplish extreme parallelism, which means if he's got enough, he can encode. It literally doubles the encode time for every time he doubles his core count. So he showed he must be renting like a cloud setup right now, and he literally had about 100 cores active encoding a movie, and it completed the movie in 260 seconds. Like, wrap your head around that, basically. 260. What even is that in minutes? What's 260 seconds in minutes?
3 minutes? 4 minutes?
4.3 minutes. He was able to encode a movie in the AV1 format with extremely complex settings, like the hardest possible encoding settings you can possibly do.
That's what I kept saying is people could fire up, an Amazon cloud computer with 100 or 200 cores for like a couple of minutes to encode a movie, and that wouldn't cost hardly any amount of money.
You'll get a $50 bill for the 5 minutes you used.
not even that. Those things are pretty cheap.
Well, yeah, he's able to encode movies in under 5 minutes now, with because of his crazy program that it chunks the movie, splits the movie up into hundreds of chunks, and then it just encodes them in parallel. It's insane.
I mean, it might cost you.
Oh, there we go.
I bet if you were to fire up that many cores for, maybe 5 minutes, it might cost you under $5.
Here's the other problem, though. You have to put the movie on the cloud, and that means you have to upload it. So if it's a 40 gigabyte movie, you have to upload 40 gigabytes to the cloud before you can even do the encoding.
Right.
So it's like you need a fast internet connection before you can even begin.
Right.
And if you're torrenting, well, you're going to want to torrent it straight to the cloud, and I'm sure you're violating TOS by doing that.
Yeah.
And also you're using the cloud to encode a movie. I'm pretty sure that's going to raise some red flags. If somebody was watching you doing it, they'd be like, "Oh, we need to stop this guy." And so he most likely owns the hardware that he's using, or he's working for like Netflix or something. And Netflix is like, who cares, right? Who knows what he's doing? But he has access to 100 plus cores, and he was able to encode a full movie in 4.5 minutes, basically. And anyway, it would take me 62 hours to encode the same movie on my computer.
Yeah, if you got yourself like a server rack, where they're pretty expensive, but I mean, like you get like 32 or 64 cores per rack, and so a couple of those, 2 or 3 of those, would give you enough cores to get done what you want to do.
Yeah.
Those computers are pretty expensive.
How's that playing?
It's playing good. What did he do to her?
there's a little toy baby on top of the cupcake, and she swallowed it.
Oh, a toy baby?
Yeah. The toy baby on top of the cupcake. This movie is ridiculous. I'm actually, when I'm done encoding it, I'm gonna send it to you. So what happens is they're going to the doctor because she swallowed
that doctor right there.
Yeah.
I was noticing his eyes are so inset that it looks like he's got his own, his own shades. Like a lot of times when you go out in the sun, you have to put your hand over your
Mm-hmm.
head to keep the sun out of your eyes. His skull is hanging out over his eyes so far. It's almost like built-in shades.
Dad, I'm sensing a lot of inequality from you right now. You're a little insensitive. Gonna have to fire up the.
He's got that Cro-Magnon skull.
I'm gonna have to, throw you in a deportation cage. And
with tin foil blankets.
If you're lucky. Anyway, I think this sample took me about 30 minutes to encode. 2 minutes worth of footage. AV1 is pretty good. It really needs a little help though. Like, there's just some things it doesn't get right. And grain synth is just mandatory for certain movies. And this is what it looks like without the grain synth right here. It just looks blurry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even with the sharpen well, actually I didn't even apply sharpen to that one, but it just doesn't look quite right. And some people encode the videos at an even lower quality than this. Like, some people will be like, that's not small enough, and they'll make it even smaller, and everyone will start looking like wax. They won't even look human anymore.
Well, I like my women to look like wax.
By the way, you can drag the slider and compare the versions if you want.
I'll look at the baby.
Give it a second. It has to, I think the X264 might win in that one.
I'm kind of looking at the hair right here.
Yeah.
And it's that's looking pretty bad right in there. That's much better. You look at this line right here.
Yeah.
Where the hair passes through. A lot of noise right there.
I can't even tell.
It's a lot better. This one's a lot better.
You could do an X265 one if you want, but it would take a long time.
Is this the original?
No, the one on the very left is the original.
What's the one on the very right?
That's SVT AV1. That is the encoder that YouTube uses. Because they only care about speed.
That looks pretty clean right there.
Yeah. But it's blurry, right? Like, it's like...
Yeah.
It's fast. That's the only thing that matters with that one.
I think I want to get off here.
All right.
I'm going to go turn the heating blanket on so the bed will be nice and toasty.
I was thinking about getting some heating socks. Do you use heating socks still?
No, I just, if my feet get cold, I just put a heating pad, a little heating blanket, a small heating blanket around my feet as I sit at the desk.
Yeah.
But I haven't
like
done that lately. I just turn the heating blanket on and put a bunch of stuff where my feet are in the bed. And when I go down there and crawl in bed, it's like really hot around my feet.
Yeah.
My upper body's always fine. It's my feet that are always cold.
I'm probably gonna have Seth give me a ride tomorrow to work. I don't have to be there until 6.
Give him a little money to make it worth his while.
I offer. I bought him pizza last Friday.
What?
Yep.
That sounds delicious.
Yep.
Or I'll just be back in a few minutes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go down and
Oh.
change into my bag, my house coat.
Honestly, I'm thinking about passing out.
What?
I know, Steve.
That's disappointing.
So Steve, you gotta take 1 minute and watch part of that Bill Hicks clip where he's explaining how women think that sucking your dick is disgusting, but it's a double standard.
You hear that, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
Dad wants something from you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I want you to watch that Bill Hicks clip where he's explaining how when women complain about sucking your dick being disgusting, that's kind of a double standard.
I don't get that complaint, though.
Yeah. In one of his videos, are you watching?
Oh, no.
No, he's
Building.
He's
playing his game. He's doing mad science projects.
Bill Hicks says, woman says, "You ever tried it?" Bill Hicks says, "Yeah. About broke my back trying." It's a good thing we can't suck our own cocks. You women would be
Some of us can.
You would be sitting in an empty auditorium looking at an empty stage.
You saying you can suck your own cock there, Steve?
Can we get a video of that?
Yeah, post it on YouTube.
Me?
You gotta private it though.
You
You don't want to get flagged by the automated system. What's up?
Watch this, Neil. Get on my stream.
I'm watching. I'm looking. I've been
Watch
watching
this.
the whole time.
Watch how fast my ship is. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You ready? I'm gonna gun it forward. Literally shuts the power off. And now watch this, Neil. Watch. I'm not done.
Hold on, I'm really far behind.
Oh, you'll see. The power like flickers when I gun it. And then watch this. So I'm at full speed right now.
Turn on that sonar.
Oh, hold on. I'm at full speed right now, and it's literally lagging the camera. Like, the camera doesn't want to go forward. But watch this. I'm gonna go outside and watch my character. Watch it. Here it comes. It's gonna go out. And...
Hold on. I give me a second. I'm probably like 20 seconds behind. Okay, you've just now gotten in the suit. You're opening the door. You're going towards the right. Okay, you're opening the next door. You're going down the ladder. Hold on, you're not there yet.
Where am I supposed to be watching this?
You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was fast. Oh my god.
Neil, watch this. Here, watch. I'll turn it back on again. Yeah, I'll get back in my boat.
Let me refresh and then skip to the very end. There we go. It's not playing. Oh, I think it is playing. Yeah, okay. Turbine output, you just hit the... You just did something there.
Well, look at this, Neil. I can... Like, this boat, anytime I accelerate in any direction, it just wants to... It just starts moving the whole camera. And the power, like, shuts off. It doesn't like it at all.
I think I'm watching you in real time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go out, Neil.
I got like about a 10 to 15 second delay, it seems.
Yeah, the camera doesn't even want to look forward, Neil. Notice how it's like not centering my character. Look at that. Look how it like puts my character to the back. But it won't. It's because I'm going so fast. Here we go. I'm gonna go outside. Oh my god.
I'm still waiting for you to go outside. Okay, here we go. Alright, you're opening up the hatch.
What if I
You're
put
going
some
down the
creatures-
ladder. Oh my god. That is so fast.
Can I add a submarine? Let me save. Actually, no, let me not save. Let me add...
Steve, just start a campaign with this right now.
Hold on. I just added a submarine. I added the humpback.
You
That's
should
how
try to
big the
get
humpback is to
annoying.
mine. You know, are you ready?
You should... Yeah.
Watch this. Okay, now let's turn the boat on.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, I read an article on when they were designing that show, the last show called Enterprise, where it was the first starship that we built right after we obtained, warp speed knowledge, and the Vulcans, contacted it. That was based on what we now know about submarines.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it because
So the inside of the ship looked a lot like a submarine,
yeah.
a big submarine, and so it was interesting to. In fact, I was checking out they said that they were comparing the next generation starship and the amount of people that were in it, and they lined them up on the saucer section, and it really wasn't enough people to actually run the thing. When you look at an actual ship in the Navy, and they've got the crew complement, standing on the deck, it's a lot more populated than the Next Generation starship.
Yeah.
So it's not that realistic, because you could probably wander around that starship and not even run into anybody for days.
Yeah.
Steve, that sub is gonna hate you.
Neil, I'm gonna go play it in the campaign to see how fast it is in the environment.
Oh my god.
So submarines and ships, they're like fucking cities.
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
They're like small towns.
Submarines. They're
Submarines.
really tiny quarters.
Yeah, but the way they operate, they're just like a whole town. You've got, you know,
They're more like little tiny apartments.
well, yeah, the places where you sleep are, but I mean,
Yeah, everywhere you go, they're tiny. Everything's small in a submarine.
but the thing is, the whole thing is set up like it's all self-contained.
Yeah.
Like a small city, like a tiny little town. You know, you've got. But anyway, I just kind of thought that was interesting. A friend of mine, well, my dad was in the Navy, and a customer of mine was in the Navy, and we always talk about, these submarines. They have to go down for days and sometimes weeks.
Yeah.
So they really have to be self-contained.
Dad, are you watching his stream?
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
I'm not watching it now.
At least turn on the sonar before you
You're right.
start moving.
I don't think my ballasts are working now. But that doesn't matter, Neil. We just need to turn off the autopilot. Oh no, it does matter, Neil. Oh! Yeah, we have a leak. I gotta fix my ballast.
I can't see anything. I'm still waiting.
I can only go forward. It's okay, I can go back and forth.
Holy shit, you hit something immediately. Oh my god. Steve, you hit that wall and it flooded shit so fast.
Yeah, watch. Here it goes. I'm really going fast. Keep watching.
Oh, your character.
Did he just like
You
get
died?
bloody? He bloodied up.
Yeah, the pressure killed Steve. Oh my god. You know what I have to say to that, Steve? Now this is pod racing.
That's a really small sub, Neil.
You should record a video of this and post it on like the Barotrauma Discord or forum or something. But guys, I need feedback.
Here, I'll try a different sub. See how that pilots. My ballasts weren't functioning, so it was a bit of a pickle. I don't even know where the thing is on this thing. Where's the computer room now? Where is the reactor? Oh, it's downstairs. How do we get there?
Be kind of cool if you could hook up like 1,000 engines to it.
You can. There are ships with multiple engines and multiple reactors. Also, Neil, I turned off line of sight shadows. Makes the game so much easier. Because normally you can't see in these rooms unless you're in them.
Oh shit, I did not know you could do that.
I just did that. And it makes it so much easier. Do you notice this? Do you notice how easier this is? Like, let me show you without it. This is what it normally looks like. Oh, wait.
I'm probably gonna be like 20 seconds behind.
It didn't even upgrade. That's weird. But it didn't change. Huh. It's not working. Maybe it's because I have to restart the game. But yeah, turn off line of sight effect. And it's so much
That's
better.
almost cheating.
It really is, actually. But it's nice. It looks nicer, too, because you can get to see outside, you know, without having to look outside with the guns and stuff. I want to try a really big boat now. We're gonna try the biggest boat now. Are you ready for it?
Is there a way to make a sphere?
Yeah, Neil. There are. You want to see what they have? Oh my god.
I'll make a Death Star.
More boats. New page.
Man, I wish this was faster.
What do you mean?
It's just not keeping up with you.
Oh.
Like, or it's like 15 seconds delayed at least, maybe 20.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
wish it was like, I wish it was like a 1 second delay.
I wish it was like no delay.
Yeah. Want that quantum internet, Steve?
Man, there are some freaking cool ass subs, Neil. Man, this puts my sub to shame. That is an orca whale sub.
Oh my god, I'm just waiting and
Well,
waiting.
no, you're not waiting. You can't see it, Neil, because it's on my Steam page. It's not on.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I'm sad.
better be sad. Periscope controlled sub? What is that?
I'd be able to see it if you changed your display capture
You're
in
right.
OBS.
Let me do that.
You might have to go into window mode too.
Will I? I'm in borderless window.
How many times has that worked, Steve? We've done borderless window like 500 million billion times.
We love borderless window.
Oh, I see it now.
You do?
It's working.
It's
Yeah,
the
even with
Steam
borderless
page?
window.
The Steam page?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, it's working even with borderless window.
Now, there are some crazy subs in here, though. Like, let me go back and show you.
Download a retarded sub.
Okay, I found one already. Go back. There's one that's literally a letter right here. This is a letter, Neil.
I'm 20 seconds behind. Maybe 30.
Whatever that logo means.
It looks like a sewing machine.
Look,
That
this
is
one's
a retarded as fuck sub.
This one's box. It's the lunch box, is what he calls it.
Steve, you should make a vertical sub. You should make a letter S for a sub.
You know, I should make a dick sub. Why isn't it on here? There should be a penis sub. Oh, there it is! The ball gazer. I want it. We're getting it.
The
How do I
ball
get it?
gazer.
I want the ball gazer.
Ooh, what's better glass?
What?
I saw something called better glass.
I don't know. How do I get the ball gazer?
That is a gun, Steve. That is not a dick.
That's a dick.
That is a blaster.
Alright, where's the other one? You were pointing at. Better glass.
The deep fuck ball gazer.
Better glass. Where did you see that?
Just do a search for it.
There's a sphere, Neil. Space-time trauma. Right there.
Not a sphere.
Yep.
God, I gotta wait 30 seconds just to see it. That is a sphere. Download it, Steve.
I don't even know how. How do you download
You
this?
hit the subscribe button.
Oh, I knew that. What does that mean? It's ready to be downloaded?
Means you're subscribing to it, and you will now see that in the game. But yes, it means download.
Oh, subscribe mods, I see it.
It's a dumb word. Should not be used.
So now I have it?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
You never found better glass?
Oh, no.
Okay. Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, it requires better glass content package.
Oh. So you need that anyway.
Probably because it's probably a texture mod. You know what I mean? But that's what better glass means now.
So you need to go download that then.
Search better glass. I didn't find anything, Neil. Is it
What?
tweets?
It should be.
Oh, there it goes. Better glass right there.
What's it look like? Is it cool?
It is. It's glass. So that you can see. But I cheated.
You can see the water?
Yeah,
Seems cool.
you're cool.
You should build a sub entirely out of better glass. That is cool.
I turned on xenomorphs now.
Oh god.
Why does it keep saying better close? Bryan? I don't know. I don't care. I'm going in. Whoa! It's a big craft, Neil. Look at that engine. Where's their thingy, Neil? Where the heck is the reactor? It's probably in this new side area. Yep, there it is. Oh! It's so bright. Sufficient power. Neil, look at my guy.
You leaving? Oh my god. It's spacebar to fall down.
He does a somersault.
Try to get a running start and then.
You know, I
hit
could hide in this
spacebar.
corner. Then I could be like, "Bah!"
Try to run and then hit spacebar and then try to fall into the crack. Oh my god.
Neil, I'm drunk. I'm drunk, Neil. I'm drunk. You'll see.
Now someone needs to make a donut sub.
Oh my god. Oh, what'd I hit? I hit something. What the heck is that? What the heck is going on out there? Things are like happening.
You are fucking that sub up, Steve.
It's actually doing ending to it.
How many layers of hull can you add to a sub?
Seriously. Man, I'm getting like poked everywhere. What the hell? What out, you know? How do I get out of here? This one out.
Steve, you should make you should make a triangle symbol for a sub. You know, New World Order.
Oh, yeah. What other subs do they have? Oh man, stupid monitor. There we go. That is a weird sub, Neil. Glass cannon. That is a tiny, tiny, tiny sub, Neil. This sub is so small. Wow. I'm surprised they got that thing to work. I don't even see the reactor. Where's the reactor? What is this sub, Neil? The hourglass?
That is hilarious. You should subscribe to the Glass Cannon. Steve, I want to see you play the Glass Cannon.
Okay. Subscribe to the glass cannon. Alright.
There's also one above it too that was also.
Oh, the glass coffin.
I want to see that one. I
Subscribe to the glass coffin.
Does that even have guns on it, Steve? The glass coffin?
I don't know.
It's a coffin because you're gonna die in it. Oh, the glass coffin.
What subs do they have? Holy shit. This motherfucker looks
Try to
huge.
find a huge sub.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. Alright, I found this one. I can see it by its tiny little rooms. Oh my god, Neil. I don't even know what I'm looking at on that. Subscribe.
Need some muscle relaxer time.
Ah, look at this one, Neil. This one is the cockarail. Looks awesome.
I just see like square subs. The cockarail. Wow, that's impressive actually.
It really
To be
is.
honest.
I like this little guy. It's a little
Cockerel.
dinky dude. Oh, he's a shuttle though. There are a lot of subs now. Holy massiveness. I'm gonna Google big. Big. See what comes up. Big.
Steve, I want you to go into the editor right now.
Oh.
Come on, Steve. Come on, do it. I want you to go into the editor.
One more sub. Alright.
Everybody's infatuated with fucking dick and ball
Is
subs.
there something wrong with that, Neil?
No?
Okay.
Why not like tits or something?
Okay,
You
go
know?
into the editor.
Rectangle sub. What is it with the rectangle subs?
Okay, go to the sub.
I want you to make a sub that is literally a giant noodle. Like,
No, Neil, that takes time. It's a lot of work just to build the frame.
come on, do it.
No, I don't have
Do
that
it
kind of time.
horribly.
I
Do it
don't.
horribly, Steve. Just use the same pieces. Just rotate them, if that's
Okay,
even possible.
I'll do a horrible
Just make a
job.
big
What am I
noodle.
doing? A
You're just making a big noodle, like a spaghetti noodle.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, you're making a noodle. Make a noodle, Steve. I want to see a noodle sub. I don't know how you're gonna pull it off. You may have to use that better glass.
Oh no.
It's already stupid looking. You put two pieces in it, it's like stupid as hell looking already. Oh my god. I see what you mean. That is gonna take a minute.
Yeah, it's not as simple as it could be. It's not Unreal Editor, you know, it's not the Unreal Engine where you can just rotate
Oh, I
things.
saw you try to rotate three pieces at the same time and it didn't work.
Yep.
Well, Steve, I expect a noodle sub at some point.
At some point. This is my noodle sub, Neil.
I like how your holes are like not facing the right directions.
I got a bigger problem than that, Neil.
What's your bigger problem?
I don't think I can fit a player in there. Let me make it bigger. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna add a spawn point. Play. determine the hole. Stupid.
A really bad sub. Oh my god, it's so dark in there.
Here, we can fix that now. We can get some lights that are designed for emergency lighting, not designed for power. But here's the cool thing, Neil. These are the ones that don't require power because they're supposed to be low dim red lights. But we can give them a lot of light. So we can cheat the system here. Just the light color. Usually you can mess with the color.
It's color, RGB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That is a terrible sub, Steve.
It's a wonderful subject. Shut
It
up.
is awful. Your holes are facing wrong directions.
You know, it doesn't matter. Watch. Watch this now. We're gonna add an engine. Okay. Engine. We're gonna add the large engine. Right there. Okay. It's gonna be right there now. That's the engine. And then we need a what's it called? A fuel. No. We need a reactor.
Love how that engine is just very slapped in there.
There's our thingy right here. Fuel rod.
It actually looks like a condom, Steve.
What does?
Your sub.
Oh.
It looks like a condom. Like shriveled up a little bit.
Let's see. Fuel rods. Fuel rod. I'm gonna try and get this thing up and running as fast as
Oh
possible.
my god. There's no ballast.
Put that guy in there. Turn him automatically on. Turn the power automatically on. We don't need a ballast now. Then we could do fuse box, junction box. Yep, we need one of those. Then we need to do some wiring. E power. E power. Okay. And then this guy needs some power as well. Power. What else did he have? navigation. Nav. Computer. Go right there. It'll probably need power too. Fuck. Neil, you're testing me here. You're testing me.
Absolutely horrible sub.
Set force. Velocity X.
Try to get like a whole crew in here.
Hold on, we're not done. Let's get another engine in here. Because you didn't believe me. Let's do a smaller engine. Rotate this guy 90 degrees. Oh, wrong way. 180. Nope. Negative 90 degrees? Can I do that? Why? Fine. We'll deals down. Go down. Okay. And then he's gonna need power. So, ink, ink, ink. This poor junction box. It's gonna ignite. Set force. Boom. Set force. Y-axis. Alright, we're good, Neil. We are good. Hopefully these engines survive being outside the hole, but we won't know for sure. Actually, let's just increase our hole. Make sure that, we'll go to edit mode. There we go. Play. Okay. Seems pretty good. Power's on. Power's running. Try to navigate. We were running and then the power shut off. It short-circuited. Doesn't have enough juice. It shuts off every once in a while, but it gives us some thrust. Every once in a while, we get some, there we go. Now we're getting thrust. Let's see if we can give thrust to the top one. Going down. Is it working? I think it's working. Oh yeah, it is.
Who designed this piece of shit, Steve?
I did, Neil. I did. Jesus. You told me to. Thrust. Increase thrust.
Steve, you are the external contractor. I asked for a noodle sub and you delivered.
These guys do not seem that worried now. Emergency. Fight intruders. Can't see any intruders on board, sir. That's too bad.
I like how there's like thrust coming out the back of that engine in the wrong spot.
Well, no, there's some in the right spot. It's this top one. It's the top engine. That's the thrust coming from the top engine. It's probably because of my hole. See my hole? I built a hole like this. Can I click on it? So let's turn shit up, shall we? Turn automatic controls off. Efficient rate up higher. Let's put this thing to the test. Get away from it. Let that thing overheat. Let sparks ignite.
Steve, is it possible to put like a terminal on the outside of the sub?
I don't know.
So that you have to go out there with a suit?
Maybe.
It's awful.
Like make an outside submarine, just an inside-out submarine. Everything's on the outside. You just have to be constantly refilling oxygen, and aliens can just come inside whenever they fucking want. There's no doors. I think I ran out of power. Pretty bad sub, Neil. Why did you make me make this, Neil?
I don't know. I'm an evil person, Steve.
Here, we're gonna do something new here. Suit. Suit. Oxygen. Play. Wow, the hole is literally protecting me from the water outside now. Oh, now I'm in the water. Now I'm in the water. Now it's oh, bye. That's crazy. So this noodle shit didn't do anything, Neil. Except for give me something to stand on. Because I added the hole. The hole saved me from water breaching. Is that crazy? So I could literally do this, Neil. Watch this. Go to frame.
Just have like a single floor as the sub.
Do. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Just a line.
Where is that thing? There it is. Found it. Okay. This guy can be there. This guy can be here. This guy can be here. This guy can be right there. This guy is fucking dumb. He can be right on the edge here. Let's move that friggin' wire. Okay. Play a game. This is awesome, Neil. Love it.
Is it so bad that it's good?
It's so bad it's good, Neil. Now, I wonder if I hit something, Neil, if I hit something, could I get launched outside? Because there's no walls to stop me from just bouncing off the edge right here. Just...
You're gonna have to go on a campaign with it, Steve.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Neil.
Oh my god. I finally saw you walk off the edge.
It says I don't have any ballast, Neil. It doesn't matter. I don't need ballast. We don't need ballast where we're going. Yeah, I named it unnamed. Where is it? Unnamed. Right there.
Just try to get randoms to join your game, Steve. Yeah, fuck that.
This is awesome, Neil. Why did it stop? Oh, there we go.
That vertical engine. Steve, the vertical engine.
Why is it the vertical engine's being retarded? Oh, look, Neil, I'm indestructible up there. I can't be destroyed. You see that? It just constantly bumps into shit. It's awesome. Let me see. How can I fix this? Turn off autopilot. Turn off the sonar. Drive down. Whoa! It almost threw me off the edge, Neil. Yeah, that vertical engine sucks, Neil.
Need to get Elon Musk in here to help you with that vertical engine.
There we go, Neil. Now we're. Whoa! You don't even want to see what just happened to me.
Probably 30 seconds from now, I'll see it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Steve, you died. It threw you out of the sub like you thought it would.
I know what to do now. We're gonna open up the DoomANCIENTGODS, and we're gonna delete all the walls.
Oh.
Oh wait, I need the bottom floor. Yeah, fuck the bottom floor. So we delete all these walls, delete all these walls, delete that wall, delete that wall, delete that wall, that wall, that wall, delete this, delete that, delete that, that. Whoops. I think I just deleted the reactor. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit. What does the glass cannon look like? Let's see what that looks like. Oh my god. Where the hell's the reactor? Oh, it's buried in there. You see that, Neil? He piled everything, like, on top of each other. What the fuck? Actually, I'm gonna load up a shuttle real quick. Those are easier.
Steve, I need to go to bed.
What? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, I'll just delete all this.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bye.
Good night, Dad, if you're still there. I think he's